Welcome back. As fall and winter are heading our way, thousands of people from Metro Detroit are getting ready to head south for the winter. So what should those snowbirds do before they leave? Joining us now is attorney and legal expert Danielle Mayoras to break down all the things you should know. Thanks for being with us again this week. All right, you gave me the little checklist here, my cheat sheet. So item number one,
yes,
insurance coverage. Why?
So many people don't realize this, but when you're going between two states, you actually need to think about home, car, and health insurance. Ooh. So for instance, if you're down south for the winter and something happens to your home up here in Michigan, it might be an issue depending on your coverage because they could consider your home vacant or unoccupied and you may not have the coverage you think you need.
Oh, wow. And nobody wants to look at their policies that closely. So in this case, you got to do it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Item number two here, be careful with your residency.
Residency is a big issue. A lot of people want to become residents of a particular state because of income taxes, estate taxes, and sometimes even who you can leave your money to when you pass away can be affected. So if you decide you want to be a resident down south, let's say, or Michigan, you really need to dot your I's and cross your T's because if you don't do it properly, you could get audited, and that could lead to all sorts of issues.
Yeah, when you're in this industry, you typically move around a lot, and you see that so often with journalists. Their ID is still from a different state, but now they live here X amount of months. So, okay, make sure you cross your T's, dot your I's there.
Yes.
Avoid multiple probate courts.
You're probably wondering, how can we do that?
Yeah.
So what happens is a lot of people, when they're snowbirds, they own two homes. So they might have a home, you know, in Michigan, and they may have a home in Florida. And if that's the case, when they pass away, if it's in their individual name, there could be two probates instead of one. Really easy fix. You can either do a revocable living trust and work with your attorney to make sure both of those properties are in the trust, or there's certain type of deeds we can use, like a ladybird deed or an enhanced life estate deed, to avoid probate court.
This is where someone like you comes in, because for most of us, that was over.
I'm sorry.
No, that's why we appreciate your time. Okay, I think I might have this one in the bag. Emergency documents. What is it that you need to have prepared?
You need to have a medical durable power of attorney. Okay. But the key is, if you're going back and forth, and I keep on talking about Michigan and Florida because we work with a lot of snowbirds who do that, you know, that's something where you need to have the proper medical documents, not only in Michigan, but also in Florida. And the key is, you know, you want to work with someone. We do this in our office all the time because we have someone licensed in Florida that works with us. But you want to make sure you have both documents in place if you're going to be there an extended period of time, and that they don't revoke each other. And ideally, you want your decision makers to be able to communicate with doctors right away if there's an emergency. So having a provision like making sure it's digital or photocopies the same as an original may be really important to you.
All right, you talked about proper medical documents, proper professionals.
Yes, so it's important to have a team of professionals, especially when you're dealing with multi-state issues. So your CPA, your financial advisor, and your attorney, but ideally they want to know multi-state planning, because when you are coordinating where to live and what to do, you want your team to be familiar with that and give you the best advice.
All right, Danielle Mayoras, thank you. As always, let's will it into power that we can all be snowbirds one day, right? We can
that would be
that luxury.
Wonderful. Absolutely.
Right.
Let's do it.
Thank you.